test. I'm simply aware I'm hard to resist. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. I've just realised that I've crocheted this to be in the video and I need to move to the side, so I'm going to hit my head on it every single time. I also was rooting through the cupboards and found this. It's a see-through warm mug. Ignore the floating cinnamon on the top. It's all like disappeared. Delicious. I'm also wearing the eye jumper today that I crocheted for a video, so if you want to see me struggle to do that, then feel free to go and check out my last video. Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Today we are back with another Pinterest video and I'm going to be taking you through some advanced crochet ideas. Little disclaimer before we start, this is like my idea of advanced. I said in the last video, I don't like to stick beginners into a category, I don't like to stick advanced into a category. You could be a total beginner, only be crocheting for like a month and be able to do some of these. You could be doing it for a year and struggle. Like, to me there's no set, what's it called? There's no set category that you belong in. It's just totally how much effort you put into it, I guess, and how quickly you pick up on new stitches, new patterns, blah blah blah. So these are just things I was scrolling through Pinterest, saw and was like, that looks kind of difficult. Even if it is easy and it just looks difficult, then yeah. To me, advanced is just either a lot of colour switching, a lot of different types of stitches in one pattern, something that you have to really pay attention to and not just like your single crochets all the way through double crochets, whatever. So that's the type of stuff that we're going to be going through today. As always, this video is inspired by our amazing Paige. She's just the first person that I saw do these Pinterest type videos, so please go check her out. And everything that I will be talking about today will be linked down below in the description. It's like a Pinterest board that I've linked to it. I'll link all the different sections as well. And if I do remember to mention any YouTube videos today, then those will also be linked down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it, my darlings. Okay, so first up is this absolutely beautiful like top. It's kind of like sleeves. I'm gonna need to move to the side, I remembered. Whee! I'm gonna hit my head on that. Oh well. So yeah, first up is this really like Barbified shrug, like sleeve top. It's got mohair in there, it's got little fuzzy yarn in there, it's got your regular yarn. It looks to have some yarn as well with little like, you know, sequins, like the circular sequins, like not the ones with the holes in the middle, the circular ones. That makes sense. It's got that in it, and it's also got like little strands coming off with sequins in as well. I just think it looks very intricate. There seems to be a couple of different stitches in there as well. You can see that there's some trebles, some doubles, probably some singulars around the edges as well. But yeah, just thought this looked absolutely adorable, and I think it looked really good in like a blue or a purple to get that mermaid core effect, something like that. I mentioned these sleeves in a couple of videos, but it's just the green and pink ones, very fairy core. Again, it's just got different stitches in, and also it's got, seems to have some like bobble stitches in to make like just some textured. It looks like roses, they look like roses, so it's got different stitches in as well. Then we're moving on to this raglan. I'm really bad at pronouncing things, but this raglan jumper, again, it's just got a lot of different colour switches, a lot of different stitches, trebles, triples. There's some cluster stitches in there I can see, and I think it's very like 80s style, which is really super duper cute. We've got a couple more jumpers in there. We've got flame jumpers. Again, the shape of the flames and the colour switching could be proven quite advanced. I'm not too sure. This cat sweater, I've got a couple of cat sweaters actually. There's this darker one and then there's a lighter one as well with like different types of blues in. But again, this is your colour switching. This is your different shapes. It's not just your circles, it's not just your squares. It's got like actual more advanced patterns in it. So that's why I've popped that in there. Then there is this crochet duck sweater. I'm absolutely in love with this. I've mentioned this a couple of times as well. One of the things that I've seen that is becoming quite, I don't know why I always do this. One of the things that is becoming quite popular these days is tapestry and crochet tapestry. But there are quite a few tapestry pieces in different categories today, so I'll just point those out. But yeah, this is something that you just really need to pay attention to when you're doing tapestry, because obviously you're trying to create a work of art basically with the crochet pieces, with the crochet stitches, sorry. Then we have this granny square jumper, and I'm not sure if it is like advanced, but I can see that there are quite a few different stitches in there, including the granny squares. The different colour switches to make it seem like the moon is like glowing. I feel like that's going to be quite an intricate thing to do. Then there's this like simple ribbed, well not simple, but there's this ribbed jumper which can be quite simple, but then they've added strawberries onto it. I watched Jenna Phipps's video yesterday. I was quite late to it. I know I had it in my watch later for ages, but she made a crochet strawberry vest top, and it was using the cluster stitch method, like the bobble stitch, like just watch a video, you'll see what I mean. But I think this is what these are. If not, then they're just separate strawberries created and like stuck on or like sewn on. Again, with the strawberry themed, I feel like strawberries are quite a common theme throughout this entire thing. But just this little vest top, again, it's just different elements having different types of stitches. The v-neck shape and also the seeds on the strawberries as well. It's just adding those little details. Then I've pinned quite a few of the same jumper, which is this like purple celestial like cat crochet jumper. Obviously it's a crochet jumper. I always feel the need to say crochet even though that's the entirety of my channel. But anyway, this is just different blocks of patterns, and even though it's different blocks, it's not equal blocks. Like one can be a rectangle, one's a square. You've got like a strip of stripes down the middle, Then there are quite a few tops again. Now I'm just gonna say the same for all of these. It's different stitches, different colours, different patterns. Then I've mentioned this one before as well, but it's basically the skirt and the top, and again this has got the lovely little frills that I was talking about on the skirt. It's also got it on the top, but when I was talking about it before, I was talking about skirt. Lovely frill pattern. I am absolutely in love with this fishy jumper. There are many of them. I especially love the navy one with the red neck right in the back. But this is a fishy crochet sweater, and that's available on Etsy, but I thought that was super duper adorable. Again, it's like your tapestry pieces, so you'd have to be super careful, super intricate, and really pay attention when you're making it. There was this super funky like Halloween type clothing as well. I was just going to add this to my Halloween board, but I thought I'd just speak about it now. Same with a couple of things. I saw them and I thought, oh, they belong to another board as well, so I've added them to that, but I want to speak about them today as well. But this is just a super cute cardigan. It's got jack-o'-lanterns on, and it's also got striped sleeves as well. Then there was this stripy skirt, and it's got quite a few colour switches in, and it's also the spirals are going on a diagonal, so I'm not sure how you do that, but that's something that's quite intricate as well. Then there is this chunky, bulky wrap vest, and again, this is just knowing your stitches, probably changing hook sizes as well by the looks of things, and also the shape is very unique, so learning a new shape, that'd be super duper funky. Then obviously I had to include something to do with Mr. Ghostface, but this is just another tapestry piece. It's for a bag. It's got quite a few colours in it, and it's Mr. Ghostface, so why the heck would you not want that? Also, if you are like, I am hugely into Scream, like I am a Scream fanatic. I love everything, anything and everything about it, even the series. I love and appreciate the series so much. If you are, then please let me know, who's your favourite killer? Or just character, but who's your favourite killer? Let me know. Then there are quite a few other strawberry ones as well. I'm not sure why, but strawberry just seems to be a theme in this one. And there's this beautiful cardigan. It has checkered sleeves. It's got little waffle stitches on it as well. And then there's this other one, and it's got like strawberries on the pockets. Why did my voice break? And then there's this pink one as well, which has got lovely little daisies on it and like a tartan sleeve. I thought that was really, really cute and really unique. Then we have this vortex sweater, but it's more of like a coat, but this says sweater, and it's basically like swirls, like the ocean swirls, if that makes sense. This looks really difficult. Like that just looks impossible to me, but thought I'd include it in case you want a little bit of a challenge. What else is there? There's this other strawberry. This strawberry really is like a theme in this, but there is this strawberry. There's a strawberry pattern as well, and it's just granny squares of daisies and strawberries, and then the checkered sleeves again, pretty similar to the pink one. If not, is it the same? It could be the same one, but just a different colour. Then there is this incredible tapestry jumper of Van Gogh's Starry Night. I just love that painting so much. I know it's like your basic, well-known painting, but I absolutely love it, the colours and everything. So to have that on a crocheted sweater, mind-blowing, mind-blowing. And then finally there is this tapestry little crochet vest, and it has a triceratops on the front. Again, love dinosaurs to absolute death, and this is from the Made in the Moment shop. Now I am like 99.9% sure that this is one of the YouTubers that I watch sometimes, and their work is incredible, like absolutely incredible. So if I do find any more, I'm pretty sure there will be, then I'll just pop those up on screen now, but I'm pretty sure this is someone that I'm subscribed to on YouTube and I watch their videos all the time, and yeah. But that is it for clothing. If I have missed any, then I'll pop them up now, just a cute little montage, and then we shall be moving on to accessories. Okay, so just glancing through all of these, there's quite a few strawberry ones again. There's a lot of hats. This Krampus hat was the first one that I saved to this board, and I am so in love with this. I would not stop wearing it. Could you imagine wearing that with like this jumper and this hair? Like, it reminds me of, like, you know how Luna... I feel like every single video I bring up Harry Potter, and I do apologise, but it does take up a lot of my life, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it does. Like, especially in autumn, I'm like, oh, this would hit so much harder if it was autumn in Hogwarts. It just would. I'm sorry, it would. But like, my thought process is, you know, like the lion top that, you know, the lion hat that Luna has? Her wearing that and me wearing this, the Krampus hat, I think that just looks so slay. So slay. Then we have this balaclava, and it's like a green balaclava. It looks, I think it's supposed to be a cacti. Like, I think it's supposed to be a cactus. Like, that looks like a cactus to me, so I'm going to call it the cactus balaclava. We've got a couple of scarves. We've got this double bun scarf. It kind of looks like, Miffy. Miffy. And then we've got this cat one as well. I think I mentioned this in another video, but it basically matches the jumpers that I was talking about. Again, colour switching, just knowing your patterns, and especially because they're on top of each other, you need to be exact with the row count and everything like that. Then we've got some of these like free-form bags, and again, this could be classed as advanced because of the different types of patterns and everything, but it is a free-form bag, so it is genuinely just like, do whatever you want, put it on there, and it's a bag. It's the shape that you're more worried about rather than the stitches and the colour switching and everything like that. So it could be classed as crochet, it could be classed as advanced, and it could just be classed as easy peasy lemon squeezy, because no matter what you do, it's a free-form bag, so it doesn't really matter. There's this elf hood as well, this neck cozy, and this other elf hood, quite a few of those, but I believe that most of those are free-form as well, just as long as you follow the basic shape. There's these house bags as well, super duper cute again. Love this brown one because it's got a little cat on the outside of the door. I think that's absolutely adorable, and it's browns and greens, so you know it's right up my alley. Why did I say that so weird? Right up my alley. There's this tapestry bag, which is a koi fish pond. Again, super duper unique, super duper intricate, and just looks absolutely stunning. Then we have most of these are bags, because bags I feel like are the thing that you can over detail and they just look amazing anyway. Same with scarves, so we've got scarves and bags basically in this entire section. One of my favourite ones is this toast bag, and I'm not gonna lie, this is probably not advanced, but I just wanted to include it because I saw it and I wanted to speak about it right away, but I don't know what other category it would go in where I'd be able to talk about it on camera. So that's her, that is she, that's it looks like it I've got a BMO bag as well. It's a BMO bag. I love Adventure Time, I love Regular Show and everything like that. Everything on Cartoon Network, I love. So I had to include this BMO bag, but the little toasty bread reminds me of Adventure Time, so. Then we have these pumpkin tote bags. There's a red one with the white pumpkins and a black one with orange pumpkins. Again, this is kind of like the strawberry stitch, like stitching in the fruit as you go instead of doing it afterwards and sewing it in. I really want to have a go at making this because it just looks super duper cute, and I think even like a little patch of like a little row, do you know like how the increases here, like the corners here go up like that? I think doing that but with like pumpkins would look really cute, something like that. Then we have this, I absolutely love this. It's a why do I keep saying crochet? It's because they say crochet, so I look and it's like crochet and I'm like crochet. Obviously it's crochet. Then we have this espresso bean book cover, and I think this is absolutely adorable. I've never seen anything like this, so super duper cute. Then there's this bottle holder. Again, it's just a simple bottle holder, but it's got a lot of detailing on it. I'm not sure whether these are stitched in or stitched on, but there's a little bear, some little flowers, different colours again. Then we have this little strawberry bag, super duper cute. Really, I like the shape of it. It's very round. It's giving very much like adventure, like little forest nymph, and it's got the little strawberry danglies on it. Again, different colour switches, different stitches, and different patterns the entire way through. There's this super duper cute tapestry, like netted bag, and it's got like, I think it's poppies. It looks like poppies to me, but it's probably not, and I've just absolutely butchered that. And then last but not least, this absolutely adorable Hello Kitty granny square bag. This is the part 2 that I've saved, so I'm presuming it's a TikTok. But yeah, this is just absolutely adorable and I love it. Okay, so that's it for accessories, and now we're going to be moving on to home decor. So the thing about this video is I didn't struggle, but I kind of like had to restrain myself from saving hundreds and hundreds of things because there's no set theme. It's kind of like, oh, that's kind of like, I'm interested in all different types of aesthetics, so it's kind of like just random shit. Like, it's all so random, and like one of the things is Ghostface, and then it goes to Winnie the Pooh. Like, there's no set aesthetic, so I had to restrain myself a little bit, but I think what I've got is a good mixture of everything for everyone. The first thing that I found is, I'm just obsessed with this. I've been rewatching Merlin for like the 8th time, and it looks like the dragon's eye on that, apart from the dragon's not red on Merlin, but it's this dragon pillowcase, and it's absolutely adorable. I think the shape's really unique, and the fact that it's a 3D eye, it just all that more interesting. Then we have this Mr. Ghostface pillow. Obviously another Mr. Ghostface one, absolutely adorable, and I love the like little detailing around the edge as well. Then I've mentioned this one before, but this is just a little sun hanging ornament thingamabobble. And I have a baby sister, so there are a few like kids things in here as well. So these are just little rags with little teddy rags, but they're all Winnie the Pooh characters, and the fact that it combines like kind of like blankets with plushes, I just think that takes an extra set of skills as well. This blanket should have been in home decor, but it's basically a bunch of different granny squares and little rectangles, and again, colour switching, different stitches, different patterns. This is a symmetrical one as well, so whatever you do on this side, you do on that, blah 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 blah. Then these, I'm obsessed with these. I would have hundreds. They remind me of Where the Wild Things Are. I don't know if you've ever watched that movie, but I love that film. But it reminds me of that, and it's just colourful little spirit amigurumis, and they're just so unique and so adorable, and I'd just have, like I said, I'd have hundreds of them in my kids' room. Like, it's, yeah. I always see these little mice just doing different things. This one's in a circus, this one's like Christmas themed and in a sled, and again, it's just different elements, learning how to do different things, a lot of different colours, so it would take you quite a while to make this, I would presume. Another rodent. I absolutely love rodents. I love pests like possums, badgers, rats, mice, everything. So these little clown possums are the cutest freaking things I've ever seen. The little fluffy pom-poms on the top of the hats. There is no need to exist like that. There's no need to exist like that, but here they are, slaying life. That was disgusting. That was so weird. But yeah. Then we obviously have Bluey and the gang. I want to see if they do everything else, because basically we're that family that have to assign characters to every single family member. So they say that I'm Chloe, which is the Dalmatian in Bluey if you don't watch Bluey. So we all have his little characters. I have been given the character of Chloe, which, you know, fair enough. I really like the reasons, but I also think I'm kind of like indie, so I kind of think I like my style and vibe is indie, but my personality is Chloe, so you're welcome. But anyway, what I was saying was, my eldest youngest sister is Bingo, and then my baby sister is Pom Pom because she's just so cute and adorable. My little brother is Winston because just The entire episode when Indy is trying to make a cow and everyone is saying that it doesn't look like a cow, and Winston is there with his superpowers. I religiously watch this TV show and I'm never going to complain about it. I just think it's brilliant. The Unicorns episode is my favourite, so if you ever wanted to wonder, that's what mine is. So anyway, now I've spoken about Bluey for God knows how long. Very cute, moving on. There's these little clowns again. Absolutely love clowns. I think these ones are absolutely adorable and they remind me of like the old style teddies as well. There's this granny square cat pillow and I'm absolutely in love. There's every single type of little cat you can think of on there. I don't think there'll be a Sphinx cat though, which makes me kind of sad. I can't see a Sphinx cat, but that's fine. Lovely little tapestry pieces. These flowers, they're super duper cute as well. Would be very whimsigoth too, if that is your style. There's a little cactus garden. Again, there's different shapes, different sizes, different types of cacti, so yeah. I thought that this was super duper cute, but it's a crochet chessboard and it's a vintage one, so that's just like even more adorable. Then we have a few more tapestry pieces. There's these buckets and this vase, and it has your tapestry like landscape scenarios on it. There's this little squirrel and hollow log house is what it's called, and this is just absolutely adorable. Again, it's got a little squirrel in it and it's just a lot of different elements. Super duper cute, super duper adorable, amazing for like kids I'm presuming, as well as adults. Don't worry, I would have this too. Then there's a few more tapestry pieces like this blanket, there's this tote bag, and there's these hanging ornaments which kind of remind me of like Mario Kart or something like that. Then there's this library bundle which is like just a little witchy little play set, absolutely adorable. Got a grimoire in there. And there's a bunch of different potted plants as well. Again, there's just a lot of different textures in there, a lot of different shapes and patterns, which is why it's in here. And then finally there's this, and I wasn't sure whether to include it because I can't decide whether it's really, really cute or really, really creepy, but it's a baby and it's accessories. And again, I don't know what scenario you'd use this, maybe at like a baby shower, or again, if you make it a little bit bigger for like babies to play with. But I can't decide whether it's creepy or cute, so you let me know, but I'd probably crochet it. It'd probably be in my house, but that is the last of the things from home decor. A little bit repetitive, so I do apologise, but like I said, I just had to limit myself because there'd just be hundreds in here and I do not have all day. But I will be adding them to the actual Pinterest. You are really annoying me, sir. Why did I put it there? Why does my brain just not think? Anyway. And then lastly, there is just some little patterns on the homepage, maybe some like granny squares or actual stitches. There's this sequin stitch and this arcade stitch, I think it's called, an arcade stitch. There's also this love heart bobble stitch and this tri-weave stitch, which looks like an absolute nightmare on wheels. And then there's also this there's an etymology collection, and it's a crochet square, mosaic crochet square. And it's basically a moth and it looks absolutely freaking adorable. And then there's these granny square eyes as well, which the eyes are not difficult, but the colour switching, I would presume they've got like a funky little colour in the middle. And with that, that is everything that I have found that I would personally class as advanced crochet items. A couple of people requested it, so I hope thou art satisfied with what I have found. If you do give any of these a go, please let me know and tag me on Instagram or TikTok. They are both at Baby Sprout either way. I'm thinking of doing a Q&A at some point, so if you do have any questions you want to ask me to get me to know me better, the more random the better. Chocolate. The more random the better. I don't know if you have noticed, but I just love weird questions. Maybe not weird. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Just be like, I don't know. Just like, what type of beetle do you resonate most with and why? If you had to dominate the world, what would be your first way of... I don't know, like, if there was a zombie apocalypse, would you make out with them? You know what I mean? Just, like, questions like that. Normal questions between us gallies and guyers and theyers. Gallies, guyers and theyers. But yeah, if you do have any questions that you would like to ask me, no matter how random, not weird, random, then please just comment them down below and I will make a list and I will do a Q&A soon because we have hit 3,000 subscribers and I don't know how we've done it, But we're just one lovely community over here, and I'm happy to have you along with my crochet journey, and I love yous. Love you, darlings. And thank you for putting up with my annoying ass voice and my annoying ass persona. Like I said, everything that I've spoken about today will be linked down below in a Pinterest board, and then I will also link the separate ones as well. I didn't have any YouTube videos for today just because I just couldn't find any really. I wasn't specific enough in what I wanted to find, but if I do find any, those will also be linked down below. But yeah, that is it from me, my lovely dumplings, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, my darlings. So this is love. Ooh.